Hello everybody, it's another week and another creative creative Secret Santa. I don't know who she is, but I am Wilhelmina, and I am here with the sheep again early in the morning to open presents because I have been, my Secret Santa sent 2 packages to me, so I've had to sit and wait to open this one. I was a good girl, I didn't even peek. So this is the Secret Santa Christmas in July swap 2024, and if you follow the hashtag you will see so many cool creative things, items, supplies, and just so many awesome things and awesome people. And it's being hosted by Carol at the Crinkled Path, BB at BB's Closet Creations, Sarah at New England Junk Journals, and Angela at the Traveling Crafter. Be sure you check out everybody. The whole list of participators is down below in this description. And it's just awesome. We each have a Secret Santa, and over 3 weeks in July, we started out with the first package was 3 tags we had to send someone that we made, and we all took a little survey, filled out a form that talked about our what we use and what we like to use, our favorite things, and then that's what we used to create items. We won't know who our Secret Santas are until the end of the month, and luckily I don't have 3 packages here because I really have a hard time keeping secrets and staying out of packages. So this is number 2, and the guidelines for this package were 3 items that your person could use in their own projects. So it could be anything. So that's what we have here. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. This is all stuff I normally would not pick up for myself because, number one, I usually am thrifting and I don't find this awesomeness, much less something that matches. My stuff's usually a hodgepodge. That is so cool. Hodgepodge. Just a cute ribbon. Oh my goodness. It's a... Let's see if I can get this open without making a fool of myself, which I am regularly known to do. There's some tape. Oh, look at that. I'm so good now. So this is Celebrated Classique ribbon. 100% nylon, made in India. Look at that. The little stars are raised up off of this. It feels like suede. Not sure I'm using the right term, but that is perfect. And then she sent me tags that had this kind of a ribbon on it, on each one, and I just... Doesn't that just remind you of some Victorian lady? And they wore those, they used this for choker necklaces, and they would put maybe a cameo on it and show off their beautiful jewelry. Just pretty. It's so soft and lovely. I love the color. Oh my goodness. Bits and pieces. Let's look at the rest first. Oh, another tag. Mother said, "Oh, see the snow? Tomorrow it will be cold. Father said, what fun the boys will have. The snow will make them happy. They could play with their sleds. They will have fun tomorrow. The snow will be a surprise." This looks like, maybe she did, oh my goodness. I never know the right names for things. My words are escaping me. Oh, jeez. and lots of writing room. So cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's adorable. And simple stories. Vintage Winter Woods, 6x8 paper pad, 24 papers. And it is by Simple Stories. That is so cute. Pretty colors. She's really matching things up. Warm wishes. Hope you don't mind if I'm looking at everything. Oh, look at that. I just popped the cover off. Maybe if no, I'll leave it this way. I might be going off the bottom. Plaid. I love plaid. Oh, look at the little people. The little kids and the ice skaters. Oh, that is so awesome. Sleds. The kids are sledding. That looks like a perfect snow day to me. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let this come apart, because then we will be able to see everything. This is beautiful. I wasn't very helpful when I filled out my form because I guess I'm kind of simple. I like old things, and I like a whole variety of old things. And this is beautiful. And definitely something I would not have picked up for myself. Generally what I use is thrifted things and old papers. So the only kind of paper like this is what I find in the thrift shops. I love little birds. I'm going to say that's a sparrow, and I love sparrows. I know a lot of people think that they're a pest, but they're busy, cute little peeps. Snowflakes. Oh, there's even some, like, you could barely see in the background. Oh, it's just so pretty. Don't do this. Stuff's starting to slide off my desk. That is just beautiful. Who did this for me? Because this took a lot of thought. We go together like winter in a sweater, a wool sweater, and the snowman. What does that say? Frost. I don't know. My eyes are a little cross-eyed this morning because I stayed up too late last night, as I always do. Oh, it's backed on music paper. Amazing. Hello, winter. I wish that in Wisconsin here, southern Wisconsin, oh, I really like how cool that looks. I keep saying that, don't I? Oh, I really like that. But I wish that we would have a regular Wisconsin winter. I swear, we have not had a proper blizzard or ended up the winter with 3 feet of snow outside and cussing it when we had to shovel the sidewalks. We have ice now. Just ice. And it's really dangerous and not very pleasant. Like one year, the emergency room thought that I was, I don't know, wondered what was happening to me. Poor Jim. Because I fell 3 times during the worst winter we had ice. I was out taking care of the sheep, and there was such an ice buildup everywhere. It was probably a foot. And I took a header and smacked my head. I don't even know how long I was out there. Luckily, it wasn't very cold. Wasn't below 0 or anything, but I probably had a bit of a concussion. Didn't have injuries or anything except maybe my pride. And my Great Pyrenees at the time, we had our first ones long ago were Bobby and Andrew. And I loved the show NYPD Blue. And we named them backwards. Andrew, being the boy, was Andrew Sipowicz. And Bobby, we named Bobby Simone. So they were our detectives and protectors of the sheep. Well, it turned out that, I don't know if you have watched that show or ever did, Sipowicz was a kind of a crank, an old cranky, say what you mean, do what you want kind of guy. Well, Andrew was not that. His name was Andrew Sipowicz. He was never like Sipowicz on that show. He was the most gentle, kind. The peers are always gentle and kind, but he was the most just sweet and quiet, and he was the one of them that would stay back with the sheep, between the sheep and danger, and Bobby would go out and bark, and they never had to chase anyone out, maybe twice, but she would be the one doing the sweep in front of the sheep, and he would bark to her to let her know everything was okay on his end, and then she would just keep patrolling and doing the snarling, and it was fascinating to watch them. We never had a coyote or anything in our pasture when they were here, or if we did, they didn't stay long. But then we had named Bobby Simone, who was a very, very sweet character, who was very thoughtful and very, well, he was cute, I'll give him that. But and Bobby, we should have reversed their names, because Bobby was just zoom, full speed ahead, and she was always watching out, but she was quiet about it, and that wasn't true. And Andrew was that. So he should have been. I'm all mixed up. This is so exciting to have these packages. Anyway, we should have flipped their names over. They never really grew into that pairing that we did, but they were wonderful. Where was I going with that? Totally lost my squirrely train of thought. And when I go back and edit this, I'm going to go, you dork, you forgot where you were going because you talked so much. So back to the fun stuff here. What in the world? Oh, ice. We were talking about ice. So when I went to the ER that time, it was just, they examined my head and made sure there was something in there, but nothing bad. The second time I fell that winter, I actually cracked my head open, and wasn't stitches, it was just glue related to for them to fix it, but it was probably right across the top of my skull. And the third time I thought I broke my arm, but I didn't. So they were probably wondering what the heck was going on out here. I'm not sure if people who've not been on a farm or wintered on a farm would know how dangerous it can be, and how when you're hurrying, when you shouldn't, things happen. Warm winter wishes. Boy, that was a long, convoluted story. But the other point was, Bobby, when I fell and hit my head on the ice and don't know how long I laid there, I couldn't even get up because it was so slippery. I just kept falling, and she came over, and she had been sitting next to me all curled up. So again, I don't know how long I was there. I'm assuming to keep me warm. And then when I got up and I kept slipping, she stood next to me so I could put my hand on her back, and she steadied me to get up. And then she walked me all the way back to the house. She didn't come out of the pasture away from her sheep, but she made sure I got out safely. There's the story. Now you see how my mind works. It's a squirrely mind. So, back to the projects here. I think I'm going to have to make a journal just out of these things. That would be something new for me. To just take a paper pad and make a journal. That's a fun challenge. And then this repeats. So since we've seen them all, I'll go ahead and let me make sure they are all, yes, they all repeat. Thank you to my Secret Santa. Oh my goodness. Let's put a pretty plaid one on top. And this cute tag. I still can't think of the name for that. It's not applique. Not cut out, even though they are cut out. Oh my goodness. I just don't know the real names for anything. Look at how cute these are. Best of times. Oh, I just found a bunch of these somewhere in the little tag frames. I really need to start using them. Maybe this journal will be the one. To memories. Oh, there's so much cool stuff here. Snow more, please. How wonderful is that? How ironic, right? Hopefully I'm in frame here. There, set that there. This is just perfect. Winter vibes. I think these are gorgeous. Thank you, Secret Santa. So that is what we're up to around the Secret Santa world right now. And this is just amazing. So this is week 2. And she definitely overdid 3 things, I guess, though. This was 1, a tag, the ribbons, and she outdid herself. And I love it. I love it all. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you all stopped by to see what we're up to. I hope you'll go to the description and go around or use the hashtag and just see what everyone creates and how thoughtful they are. Knowing, especially this gal, I did not put more than like 4 words on mine, just because I'm that simple, and because I didn't realize how, you know me, I don't follow directions very well, so I just didn't think very hard. We'll put it that way. I just figured, my poor Secret Santa. But I think I like that idea. I think I need to make a journal just with these things that she gives me. And the 3 beautiful tags from the last week are just, they'll be perfect. Where did I set those? I'm keeping it all together because the big reveal will be in the next video. Here we go. I have them out where I can see them. So how perfect is this? Well, you've listened to enough of my silly rambling. I will let you go and keep an eye out for the next one. It will be probably just as amazing as this. The last one, we get to send pretty much whatever we want to and talk about what we learned about them. And then we can say who it was that we were Secret Santa-ing. And don't forget the contest on Carol's channel. And go on over there and figure out whose Secret Santa is whose. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Smooches from the sheep.